Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Amit Chainani, and we have gathered here today to have a debate on the ongoing burning topic, which is Israel and Palestine war. And we are going to speak in favor of Israel, and we will be speaking against Israel in the favor of Palestine. So, without wasting any time, I'd like to put forward my points, some points. So, we are in the favor of Israel because the people of Israel, the Jewish people, have suffered a lot in the history, in the past years. Before they were granted the land in Palestine, which is now Israel, a part of it is Israel and a part of it is Palestine as it was earlier. So before they were allotted, they were granted the land and to settle there. They have suffered for so many years that their literally existence was in danger. And after fighting almost with half of the world, they were given the land in Palestine, some land in Palestine. And now if they are defending their boundaries, if they just want to live there peacefully, they are defending. So I don't think they are wrong on their side because they are just defending themselves. They are not attacking. First attack was made by Hamas in the morning. So that is the reason we support Israel.
I agree with you. The main reason behind war is Hamas using name of Philistine people to using these people name, and they are doing cruelty on Israel. So Philistine people are innocent, and Philistine people gave Israel people land to live, and Israel people expelled them from their own country. They
Jews were considered as dogs, and I don't have words for that. So they were tortured by Roman Catholic or Roman kings. Then many of the Jews fled away from Israel. It was a thing about 1000 BCE or 2 or 3 AD. Many Jews fled from Israel, and in the remaining Jews family, Jesus Christ born, and Jews afterwards killed Jesus Christ because of his ideological differences. And then one of the Roman Catholic king adopted Christianity, and he spread the Christianity to all over to Europe. As Christianity spread, the hatred for Jews also spread. Then the Jews were tortured, especially by some dictators like Adolf Hitler. Everybody know about that. So I think Israel has a right to defend itself. And problem is not with just Hamas. The problem is also with Palestine. It is always taking the help of Arab coalition and always trying to attack and take the areas of Israel. So I think Palestine is doing wrong, but Hamas is the worst in this case.
I think Palestine also they fight for their right. They think they have right to live their own country. Then Israel did the wrong thing. That's why Palestinian people fight for their rights.
What they did wrong thing, they go in UN, and UN divided the country, not Israel people first of all. And after Israel was developed, means independent country. After that, they accepted as an independent country. Israel is accepted in Oslo's Accord in 1992. After that, they want to want their land back. That is not possible after agreement. How they can?
But all yeah, you say Israel is a independent country, and Palestine also independent country. But all right is a control in Israel, because there are electricity not available in Palestine country, and they not they
So that's the confusion. People are very confused about the Gaza Strip and West Bank. See, there are two governments. One Hamas. Hamas is a terrorist organization, not a government. And second is the government of Palestine. The government of Palestine rules the West Bank, and on Gaza Strip, Hamas rules. But the problem is that Israel didn't cut the electricity of West Bank. They cut the electricity of the Gaza Strip as the terrorists are getting funded, and especially countries like Russia, who are currently in war, and especially China, are supporting these countries, and these nations are supporting Palestine for their own profit. It will profit them. You can understand how Israel will get profit, and China will help them. That's my point. I think Israel is doing right, but Palestine should not do this. Means Palestine is just like starting a war.
Palestine didn't start war. Hamas started war.
Palestine started war. At first, Gaza Strip and West Bank both had the control of Palestine's government, but the Palestine government had many attacked the Israel for land, and even took help from Arab coalition. There are many wars, historical moments. I don't want to talk. It's a long history topic, and because of that, we should consider that the government of Palestine also also attacks the nation of Israel.
So
Before 1948, the Palestine country is there. So in that time, the Israel is not a country. Na? So how you define this thing? They come here and to stay they will capture their country.
They didn't capture their land.
No, not
They
a capture.
did.
But
Jewish didn't capture the land. Jewish simply came with a peace, with a mindset of peace. They just wanted a place to live, because as I started this debate competition, when I started speaking in the favor of Jewish, in the favor of Israel, I just mentioned that Jewish people have suffered almost all their lives. Many of the generations have suffered before. You are speaking about 1948. They have been suffering for hundreds of years. And if you go deep into the history, the Palestine, which is the land which is called Palestine, that land was homeland of Jewish people, because there's a holy place in Jerusalem which Jewish people consider their holy place, where they pray, like we pray in our temples.
Western Wall.
Western
Wall.
Wall. So, if you go deep into the history of Palestine, which we say Palestine, was a homeland of Jewish people, and in 1948, Jewish people simply came to live there with peace. They didn't wanted to capture all the land. They just wanted to live there peacefully. They just wanted some place to live, because they were tortured, they were slaughtered, they were humiliated in almost half of the world. Wherever they went, all of the armies or countries simply rejected them and tortured them. They just came to live there peacefully. And all the Arab countries that surrounds Palestine, which we call Palestine, now half of it is Israel. When they started living there, coming there, almost six or seven Arab countries started attacking Israel. So they simply stood there and fought for their survival. They knew that if they don't fight now, their whole existence will be cleared from the earth. So they started, fighted, they stood there and fought for their rights, and that's how they got the chance to live there. And how can you say that it's not their land?
If you said that they are humiliating in some reason are they humiliating, but if they are humiliating, so why they are come in Palestine region? Why they are not go to any other region?
Country.
Because as he said,
You said that one in the Jerusalem, one holy
Place.
place is there, uh, definitely. But so why they capture, and if in 1948, after the 1948, Israel will capture most of the land of Palestine. So it is justifiable.
Yes. Let me tell you that if we look at the war which has happened in 1967, 6 different countries attacked on Israel. Okay, and in that war, what Israel did, Israel defeated each and every country within 6 days. Okay, and we know that the peoples of Israel were very in what we can say very minimum amount of people defended themselves just to save their own existence. Okay, and after that, why they captured the land over there, which were behind them, or which were on their sides, because they had to make their buffer zone, the boundary. So that's why after winning the war, and we know that when two kings fight, okay, if one king is got defeated, then he is going to capture his kingdom. We know that, and they did the same thing. Israel did the same thing when he defeated when he defeated 6 different countries in that 6 days war. He captured multiple countries. He captured the area of multiple countries and formed the buffer zone around them, just to protect themselves.
And I think if you are talking about Palestine, that Israel captured the Palestinian areas, you can also understand that there were many Jews in that area, so they should capture. Means not capture, in the war they captured and they did not return. As many of thousands and lakhs of Jews were living there, especially on the area of West Bank side. So there were many Jews. So we should understand that when there are Jews, Israel should control that area, but West Bank took that area, means the government. And because of these wars, the Zionism triggered again, and the Jews are fighting very bravely against Palestine and Hamas.
and I have a point. Israel returned their land in 1992 in Oslo's Accord. Returned their land.
They will return all the area of
All the area,
Palestinian.
not all the. Means they have accepted. I want that that
Actually,
land, and they
Palestine
return that
is
land.
totally the Palestine.
How you can total means return? They want all Israel. How you can means take
But they
Israel
captured,
can.
na. But they captured all these.
They also returned.
They captured to save themselves. They captured to save their existence and to make the
They
boundaries.
save their existence definitely. Doesn't matter about this thing. If they are they are for to save our community. Why they don't go to any other reason? The point is this.
Because I already repeated it, and Raviraj also repeated it after me, that Palestine, which we are calling Palestine, was homeland of Jewish people.
But in
And where?
1918,
In 1948 or not in 1948, we are speaking way before than 1900. It is coming from decades or hundreds, centuries, that Jewish people lived there. The Palestine was homeland of Jewish people, and in 1948 they simply came for refugee. They just wanted to live there, but all the countries, with the help, with discussing with Palestine government, attacked Israel. Israel didn't started the war at any time. Israel didn't start it. Israel simply defended itself. And when you defend yourself and you win, you take what you win. It's as simple as that. When you and you will fight and I win, I'll take the prize. It's a simple law. So Israel simply defended themselves, and then they took whatever they could.
Where does Philistine people go? They don't live in Philistine. They live in other country.
Then why would Palestine attack Israel again and again? Why would Palestine?
They fight for.
They don't not they not war. They were not start to war.
They fight for their rights. So, and Philistine people didn't. I told you, Philistine people didn't start war. Hamas started war. So we are supporting Philistine. Philistine people are innocent, and they are suffering in this war.
So Israeli people are also innocent. Why they were killed? Jews are also innocent. Why don't you ask anybody, any country, means any country's diplomats, that why are you killing the Jews? You are asking us about that. Why are you not giving the rights to the Arab people? But instead you should always think that the Jews didn't got the right and they are taking the right, but the Ottomans, Arab Muslims captured the zone of Israel after the Jews fled and then controlled over that area. And when Jews tried to come again there, as Jerusalem was their holiest place, they were thrown outside. That's why they started war. They made many ties with the British for taking their land. And we are talking about Western Wall. And some extremist Palestine people, I'm not talking about the Gaza Strip Hamas people. I'm talking about the West Banks, the Palestinian government's West Bank. So in Jerusalem there are 3 holy places. At first, the Church of Sepulchre. It is considered that Jesus Christ born there. The second Western Wall, the Temple Mount was built there, but it was broken by the Romans, which just left a wall there. And third, the Dome of Rock, which is a Muslim place and which comes under the international laws. So the Palestinian peoples are there writing against the Jews that they should get Jerusalem. The problem is not about the whole Israel. The problem is about the Jerusalem. Because of Jerusalem, these 3 holy monuments are just starting the war. Means Palestine is starting war for just Jerusalem, not for whole Israel. And Hamas is starting war for whole Israel. So I am saying that Palestine is also wrong. I repeated that already.
So how did you say that Palestine are wrong? Actually, the European are the humiliating the Jewish people, and that's the reason they will come here. Okay. So if you come my home and to start to capture my all the area, so it is justiciable.
Okay, so if some people came in your home and started beating you, you will think that you fled out of the house, and then some more people came in your house, and when you are returning, you found these peoples, and here you are Jewish in this example.
Yeah,
And
I'm a Philistine for existing.
you are supporting Palestine, but I am giving an example. So some random people came. So you are asking for your house, but they divided your house, and they continuously want the whole house. That's why you are, in example, the Jew, you are always trying to defend yourself, and because of that, you are trying to control over the whole house because it will be more dangerous.
But in my house, why I am controlling myself, my house? Means why I am control or to defend myself? Because this is my land, and you are come to my home and to capture all the area.
In the history of Jesus, this is the land of Jesus also.
Tell me, where should Philistine people go? Where should they go?
Why they not live together?
They are from Arabic places.
Why Jewish people kill their prime minister? Why? Why Jewish people kill their prime minister?
Killed there?
Huh.
Why extremist Palestinian people try always to write against the Jews? That's my question. Yeah, that's the question. How many Jews are killed by the Muslims? Tell me, by Palestinians. Tell me, you don't even know the number. Almost more than 8 lakhs. Means it is even less than the population of Palestine.
Like again and again you are asking us that where should Palestinian people go, where should they go? Israel did not started this attack. Israel is not attacking West Banks
But they capture Philistine
because
land.
Palestinian people came to attack Israel. So will you, if I come to attack you, will you defend yourself or not? And if luck is with you, you win, will you not take what is mine? Israel is simply defending themselves. Israel is simply has been defending itself from many years, from decades. Israel never started these wars, and even today, the war is going on. You are saying that Hamas started it, but Palestinian people were always involved. Were also involved. Palestinian people are there involved. The area of Palestine, which is called Gaza Strip, there Palestinian people live there also, and with the help of Hamas, those people also came in Israel's entered into Israel's territory, and they are trying to attack or harm the country. So should Israel defend itself or not?
And
Israel-
and Palestine also had destroyed many hospitals, many cities of Israel. Don't you remember that
Israel also doing right now.
5,453 rockets were sent in last 5 months.
Israel is not destroying Palestinian people. They only have the problem with Gaza Strip. Okay, the people of Hamas. The people
Innocent people are also live there.
where
So
In
for
Hamas.
sorry.
in Hamas.
I think Gaza.
Yeah, I know that innocent peoples are also living over there. But if we, after 1948, okay, when there was a distribution of these two countries, there was no such rules. Okay, most of the Palestine people used to live in Israel right now, and most of the Israel people right now living in Palestine. Okay, did you know this thing?
Yeah.
And in I think 1992, according to Oslo Accord, this was the three things which were discussed over there. One is that PLO will PLO recognize Israel as a particular country. This was the first thing, and the second one is Israel recognized that, okay, we accept that PLO is something. Okay, PLO is a Palestine Liberation Organization. And the third thing was that, what was that third thing?
They
Israel-
divide the two countries. Why they are capturing this their part, Philistine part?
They are not capturing Palestine part. If we got to know that someone is harming our area, or someone is trying to defeat us, then they will gradually.
Israel also tried to capture Philistine.
Israel didn't try to capture the area of Palestinian people. It is the Arab countries, those who have attacked, those who have attacked on Israel, and to save themselves, to save their own existence, they fight with them and they defended them, and to make the boundaries, okay, the area, what buffer zone they created, and after that creating the buffer zone, it means that in every war we got to know that if after defeating we are going to get what we want. This is the thing.
And also, I think that I think that Palestine should stop this. Means not Gaza Strip. 5,000 of the rockets were sent. So should not Israel attack Palestine and end this whole matter
I
and
also
just
want.
But
save
Palestine is
save
not
its
attack the
country?
Israel. The Palestine is not attack the Israel. The Hamas group will attack the
Attacking on
Israel.
Israel.
Palestinian
So-
people are also involved.
Okay,
in
1
this.
minute.
They are support.
What's the point of view on Palestine, yours? What you want from Palestine? What you want from Israel, from Palestine? Means, what's the point of
For
view
Palestine.
for Palestine?
They stop the war. They have to solution. They try to create solution on this topic. I think.
Right? So
But
if Hamas stops attacking Israel, then only they will be able to discuss these things, right?
Yeah.
And they already discussed this in 1992. The PLO, na? PLO.
Oslo Accord.
हाँ, नहीं PLO, Palestine Liberation
Oslo
Organization.
Accord in PLO.
हाँ, this is the except this treaty ना कि Palestine and Israel those countries are different. Two different countries are there ना. So how do you say now कि Palestine are supporting Hamas?
Because when Hamas started attacking Israel on 7th of October, Palestinian people were also there with them, getting into the territory of Israel.
I think you
We
have
could see-
confusion on that. Israel not
Tell me-
capturing
tell
Israel
me-
not capturing Palestine land. Israel capturing Palestine land, but it's Gaza's land, where the terrorist lives there. That land, not Palestine land.
Yeah.
Tell me, if you give someone if you give someone land to live in your country and they will expel you, what will you do?
As we are human, we have the mind to defend. Okay, we got
They
to know
are
that.
also defending.
They are not
Palestine
defending.
people,
If
you are
they wanted to
saying-
defend, if
you
they
are-
wanted to defend, they could have defended in that era when the problem was little. Now they have captured whole era, and now it is not possible for them to capture that. Okay, now we got to know that we have this much area, and now we want our area back as it was distributed by UNO. It is not possible. If the solution, if the problem was little in that time, okay, there at that time only they could have said this thing. Palestine people could have said this thing. Okay, you are doing something wrong. You should stop this, and we are not going to going to support you for doing this. That's it.
Now, let us come to the conclusion of this debate for now. We are running out of time. So, after the debate, after all of our points, we came to this conclusion that Palestinian people doesn't want the war. Israel also doesn't want the war. Israel is simply defending itself, and there are some Palestinians who are supporting Hamas to attack on Israel. So Israel is defending itself. We can now come to an accord if Palestinian government comes in between. Palestinian government takes stand that they want to stop this war. They can stop the war by first stopping Hamas, by first speaking with the Israel government, and at the same time with Hamas, the organization of Hamas. And when Hamas will stop this attacks, Israel would also stop this. So we can come to a conclusion that if both the countries are both the countries are willing to end this war, they can end this war, and Palestine will be given what is already there. Israel is not going to take any of the land where Palestinians are living, and Israel will also be live at the land, in the land which is there. So we could come to this conclusion. Thank you.